Hey guys, it's Toya. I am making another video. Said that I would try to start making more videos. I'm enjoying this nice day out here on my deck, watching my little girl play. I got a little bit of a cold triggered by sinus because I'm in the south and our pollen count is terrible. And just to add to it, I'm going to the mountains this weekend. So, taking a little vacation, a little break. Chris, come back. You gonna play in your playground? Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about, well, I said I was going to talk about different topics. So today is not like weight loss surgery related or anything like that. But what I want to talk about, well, kind of, sort of. I just want to talk about, I know this is off the wall, age discrimination when it comes to being a mother. Those who have been with me a while, before I had weight loss surgery in 2013, I had several comorbidities. I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, asthma, had a heart murmur, I had polycystic ovarian syndrome, also known as PCOS. I had anemia, and what else? I was actually on 13 different medications. I had a diuretic, I had 2 different types of blood pressure pills, I had a maintenance medicine for asthma, and I had an emergency inhaler for asthma. I had don't you put that in your mouth. And I had cholesterol medicine. I had diabetic medicines because I was diabetic. I was on 2 different diabetic pills. Was never insulin dependent, thank God. What else? Oh, antidepressant. Sorry guys, my hair is a hot mess. Antidepressant medication, sleep medication. I had a CPAP machine. I had a lot going on. It's exhausting me trying to remember all this stuff. So, anyway, I never had children. And I'm sure the weight prevented me from getting pregnant in my early 20s. And then, too, I wasn't one to just get pregnant because I could. I always had the plan that I'd be married and all that stuff. But I wasn't preventing it when I was single as well. So, it could have happened. It just didn't. And I figured that was because I was so overweight and had all those health complications and things. So, long story short, after I had weight loss surgery, I was married when I had my surgery. Sorry guys, I'm watching my baby, so that's why I'm looking to the side. But unfortunately, I mean, the marriage wasn't the best marriage, and it wasn't the best situation to bring a kid in. So, we also went through a lot of trying times because when I started losing the weight, it became an issue. Long story short, I got out the marriage, stress went away, and a few months later, I ended up pregnant. And the crazy thing is that it didn't take any time to conceive my daughter. I was 2.5 years post-op. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure she don't fall on the ground when she get on this swing. 2.5 years post-op when I got pregnant. And I was 39 years old. So, let me tell you. When you get pregnant in your late 30s, 40s, people are very, very, very ugly and cruel and rude. Now, mind you all, I just said that I never got pregnant and didn't prevent it. Sometimes I did. But when I hit my late 20s and above, y'all, did y'all see the animal run? That thing looked like a Black Panther from Africa. It's so big and oh. Christian, come back. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, people are very cruel when you get pregnant at a late age. Now, if I could have gotten pregnant in my mid-20s or early 30s or whatnot, damn it, I would have. But for whatever reason, whatever God's reason was, I did not get pregnant before the age of 39. And now that I look back, it's because I was carrying anywhere from 365 to almost 500 pounds on my body. Now, with that going on and all those issues that I listed to you guys that I had going on, I see, baby.
I got flowers.
Yes, you got flowers. Very pretty. Why in the hell? And you know childbirth is very, very hard on the body. Why in the hell would I get pregnant? Yes, baby, thank you. Why would I get pregnant at such a high weight and all those risks just because I was young? So obviously God saw fit for me not to, I see it, baby. God saw fit for me to get pregnant when I was at a healthier weight and in a healthier situation and not in that marriage. Because when I was in that marriage, I went through a lot. There was a lot of emotional abuse, verbal abuse, financial abuse, sexual abuse. There was a lot going on in that marriage, and I did not need to bring a child into that situation. And I even told my ex-husband that God wasn't going to put a baby in that situation because he kept saying how we hadn't conceived, he wanted another child, and because he has a daughter from a previous relationship. So, I keep hearing stuff like, woo, well, you waited till you got old to have a kid. Man, you're going to be almost 60 when she graduates. What else I hear? I mean, they are so ugly, and I guess I can't remember everything because I try to block it, but mainly it was, ooh, you waited till you got old, or, you know, stuff like that. If I had any control over that, trust me, I would have loved to have had 3 or 4 kids running around. But that didn't happen for me. And people need to understand that I see, baby. People need to understand that I was at a healthier point in my life at the age of 39. I see, baby. Thank you. She keep bringing me these weeds, talking about she's giving me flowers. But, you know, I was at a healthier state when I conceived her. I had a smooth pregnancy. One girl assumed she is at my job, and she's one of the cafeteria staff, and she made a comment to me when she was pregnant. She's had this child, but she was pregnant at the time, carrying this child, which is, I believe, is her 2nd or 3rd. I don't know. But she made a comment to me about, oh, well, let's see. It was probably a year and a half ago, maybe a little, you know, that she knew that I was done because I'm too old to have anymore. And I said, what do you mean I was too old? She's like, well, didn't you have all these complications with your pregnancy and blah, 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 blah. I said, no, ma'am, I didn't. I didn't have, my blood pressure was regular. I didn't have anything going on with me at all, even though I was considered high risk because anybody over the age of 35 is automatically considered high risk when they're pregnant. But I didn't have any problems. My diabetes didn't return when I got pregnant, so I didn't even have gestational diabetes. I didn't even gain that much weight when I was pregnant. I probably put on 25 pounds, maybe 30. Something like that. Not a lot.
Mommy,
yes, dear.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mama,
I see it. Yeah, you're in a good rocking chair. Sorry, guys. But only time I had complications was because the fluid, my amniotic fluid, kept going low, and I was induced 3 weeks before she was due. And some people go in labor 3 weeks before their child is due. So, and even when I was in there, the only reason why my blood pressure was sky high was because I was scared half to damn death because I didn't know what to expect. I never had a baby. I don't have a mom or grandmom to ask what they went through or what they experienced when they had their children. It was just me and my sister and my close friend. So, of course, with me not knowing what's going on, and, you know, they're saying we gotta get your baby here because the fluid's too low, of course, I'm going to panic. But, baby, I pushed 3 times. I didn't take no pain medicine. You can ask my sister and my friends. I did not take any pain medicine until 3:30 in the morning, the day that I had her. And then after 1 pump or 2, I didn't want to do it anymore because I felt like it was affecting my daughter. I could feel her jump when I used it. So I didn't even use the medicine anymore. So actually, I didn't do anything until I got my epidural. And I almost crashed with the epidural because my blood pressure dropped because, well, my body wasn't feeling any more contractions or pain, so it went low, which is common. They tell you that in Lamaze class, that it's a chance that that can happen. So it wasn't anything abnormal or anything due to age or something like that, but hell, I pushed 2.5 times and my daughter was out. Didn't need no stitches, didn't need anything. So for those who think you can't have a baby at 40 and older, bite me. That is so precious. And here it is, Janet Jackson just had a baby at 50, but you didn't hear them talking shit about her because she Janet Jackson. This little career. And the reason why I'm making this video today, actually I was not even going to make this video today. I made this video today because I go to the hair store and the Vietnamese lady sit there and said, "Ooh, how old your daughter?" I said, "She's 2. "Oh, she's 2. Hey, did your own one?" I said, "What?" She said, "Is this your only one?" in her language. I said, "Yes." She said, "Oh." I said, "Well, I miscarried. I had a miscarriage last year in August." "Oh, how old are you? How old are you?" I said, "I'm 42. "Oh, God, you too old. You too old." Really? So, get that out your mouth. What did I tell you about that? Drop it. Drop it. Sorry, guys. She was putting a weed in her mouth. So, anyway, that it offended me, but, you know, I was polite. I was nice. I said, you know, I'm going to leave it alone because there's a lot of people that think like that. We're in modern day technology. People are living longer. People are in better shape than back in the day when people got older. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do all that stuff. So, yes, I was in a healthier state where I could have children late. My miscarriage that I had, they even told me that it was not due to my age. It was something genetically wrong with the fetus, and it just, nature took care of itself. So, and yes, I'm still going strong. I'm still ovulating, still having my cycles regularly and all that stuff. So, do I want another one? Yes. But if it don't happen by next year, early next year, it's not going to happen because I'm not going to be 71 with a high school kid. Sorry. But I know a few people at work, they had to comfort me because when I was pregnant, because people were saying like some crazy crap about age and all this stuff. And when I had my miscarriage, I had one lady tell me, "Oh, honey, it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to happen for you." Yes, that's a weed. She's like, I just looked at her like, huh, yeah.
You.
But not for the reasons you're thinking. But anyway, sorry guys. But anyway, a lady had her kids at 42 and 43. Another lady was pregnant the same time I was, and she was 43 at the time. Maybe even borderline 44. So I just wanted to say how it burns me up that society is so prejudiced with age as far as being a parent, because the difference is a lot of my friends and stuff and cousins and stuff had their kids while they were in their last year of high school, maybe 2 years before they graduated from high school, if they graduated, or they may have had it when they were like 19, just out of high school. Okay, let me tell you about your girl here. I graduated top 10, okay? Went to college for... Come here. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Sorry, guys. I have a kid that wants to eat everything in the world. She's like that little baby on the cruise. Just put everything in her mouth. And we just got through trying to figure out what in the world was setting her off with hives and allergies and stuff. And she's steadily putting stuff in her mouth, even though we figured that out. What was causing the problems, which was Scrubbing Bubbles bathroom cleaner. Been using that stuff forever, but somehow it affects her. But anyway, as I was saying, we were just discussing the prejudices you get when you're an older mom. And I mean, even some of the parents look at you crazy when you go into the daycare and you get your kid out of class. They're looking at you like, you grandma or what? You know, I'm telling you, it's something else. But yeah, I just had to vent on that. That just burns my ass. I'm telling you. I'm sorry to be so verbal and graphic, but it does. Anyway. But anyway, I was saying that, you know, when I was younger, I started out in college, but I was traveling, I was partying, I was figuring out who I was having a blast in my late teens and early 20s, and I don't regret it. I mean, I went around the globe, and I dated, I had fun. So now I'm at the point where, you know what, I'm chill, I'm cool, I've been on my job 20 years, I'm situated, I'm settled, where now my friends who had the kids and stuff when I was young, it's about them, because their kids are grown, or they got one left in like their last year of high school. They either got their first grandkids. I mean, now it's about them. They can go and party and do all that stuff that they couldn't do when I could do it. So, yes, put that down. We're operating in reverse. Put it down. We're operating in reverse, basically. You know, so they had to be moms, and I was out partying like a rock star. So now they can do them, and I can be chill and be with my baby and do things with her. So, you know, that's the plus. It works out either way. I mean, what's out there in those streets for me now? I mean, it's too many diseases going around for one, and you don't know who gay, who straight. You might end up with a man that just want to wear you as a beard. And, you know, it's dangerous to date today. So, I just keep the one I got and stick with my baby. So, but anyway, I just wanted to vent. Feel free to comment, ask me questions or whatever. But yeah, I just had to vent on that, because I do not regret anything. I mean, if I could have had my daughter sooner or had kids earlier, I would have. But I wasn't able to. So people need to be mindful about what they say before they open up their mouth. But this is America. We don't filter. We don't think about what we say before we say it. Even I'm guilty at putting my foot in my mouth on some things. So, but anyway, that's it for this one. Catch y'all next time.